Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce our very special guest today, Sandeep Vyas, the founder of Mild Cares. Sandeep is a remarkable individual who has made significant contribution to women health and hygiene in India. Not only did he establish his startup during challenging time of COVID-19 when the world was suffering through shutdown and difficulties, but he also successfully raised funds from the stream platform Meet the Drapers USA Season 5. Sandeep's journey is an inspiring one, and we are fortunate to have him here today with us. So, without further ado, let's deep dive into this episode and listen to Sandeep Vyas as he takes us through his incredible entrepreneurship journey and impact he has created through his startup Mild Cares. Enjoy the episode. Hello, Sandeep Vyas. Welcome to Founders Backyard. How are you?
I'm perfect, Alex. How about you?
I'm great. So, share about your company and your journey, how you started.
All right. So, Alex, my name is Sandeep Vyas. I'm a founder of Mind Cares. Mind Care basically, we are working towards the women health and wellness.
Mm-hmm.
So, in India, there is the problem of women health. If I'm talking about, so there is only 36% females who generally use sanitary napkins and tampons. And rest females are still using cloths. Remaining 64% are still using cloths. So why they are using still cloths after 75 years of India freedom?
Mm-hmm.
Why they are using this? So there is the two basically a complication, or we can say the two problems.
Mm-hmm.
The one problem majorly, which is the affordability. The 64% females not able to afford that type of products. And then second problem is accessibility of the product. So in India, if I'm talking about the metro cities, I'm talking about the urban. So it is very basic where sanitary napkins or menstrual hygiene products are available. But if I'm talking about rural India, Januan Bharat, there is the problem where the accessibility of these type of products is still not good. So these are the two problems. So, in my family, my dearest and my friend and my wife who face some problem during menstruation. At that time, we go to the gynecologist. She faced the problem of UTI infection. So we go to the gynecologist and gynecologist suggests the prescription as usual doctor. But in between we have dialogue with the gynecologist. Why this problem is happening? What is the root cause of the problem? She shared the very, very horrible research, or I can say the product quality or what the contents in the sanitary napkins and all. The sanitary napkin contains up to 90% plastics and absorbent chemical, which is not much hygienic or body friendly. So, and secondly, in India, the public toilets, I'm talking about the railways toilet, nowadays is very good, or I can say the improved. Railway stations, we can say the petrol pumps, etc. There will be the environment of washroom will be very, very unhygienic.
Yeah, definitely.
Due to these problems, due to the sanitary pad, due to the unhygienic environment of toilets, more than 60% females in India face UTI problem. And they don't face one time, they face again and again the problem.
Okay, so just a simple question. What is UTI? Can you just elaborate for the audience that who are unaware of it?
Urinary tract infection. It's a common type of infection which caused by the unhygienic environment of toilet, maybe use of unhygienic product, or you can say in simple language, as per the medical guidelines, sanitary napkin need to be used 4 hours at time. It should be used after, it should be changed after the 4 hours. But in India, there is, if I'm calculating a 24 hours, so in 24 hours, each 4 hours, if one female need to change sanitary napkin, that means 6 pads
She will be
she required for a day.
Okay.
Correct? But in India, generally they 2, 3, or 4 pads they use generally. So if they use long time sanitary napkin, if they use unhygienic toilets, public toilets, if they not take care about the hygiene, that may cause UTI problem. That is a frequently, I can say, the basic problem to cause the UTI problem. And women basically, she actually use toilets. Anywhere she use toilets, looks like us. They can't stand and pee.
Yeah, definitely.
But so this is the problem. So I'm coming the story why the mild cares come into the picture. So we, as an educated, we can dialogue. So we generally, my bias, dialogue with the gynecologist. What is the alternative of this particular product? Is we can see there is the majority of female hygiene product. We can understand the sanitary napkins. 2, 3 companies are there. Apart from that, to manage the menstrual hygiene product, there is not available in India generally.
P-Safe is there, right? They are in the same segment, right?
Yes, P-Safe is there. The multiple companies nowadays in India. So when we have started mild cares, so the gynecologist suggested that if you can use the menstrual cup instead of sanitary pad. We do some research and we do get the product. But somehow we did not get the product which should be as per the quality, as per the sourcing of the material where the products is coming at, as per we are aware about the things. So we do research or whatever we are using for our personal use, or the product is going to use for particular problem solving. So we get the product from Switzerland, the company, and it took us more than 3 months to get the product in hand, and we have spent more than 3,500 rupees for the one product.
Okay.
So the story comes from here. If why it takes the much time, much costly product. If we can do something in India for the world, that is the story basically. Which we have. So we identify the market. The market is very huge, more than 400 million women in India. 55% of women, females, are menstruate each month out of total population of India. Huge number, huge market, and this is a common use product. Not even India, it is global. The product is basically we are having gynocup we have started. So gynocup is the menstrual cup. A gynocup is the reusable product up to 5 years.
5 years.
5 years.
Okay.
And this is 99% cheaper than sanitary napkins.
Okay. And what is the costing of one individual cup?
If I'm talking about the costing, and approximately on an average 300 rupees. Okay. And 300 rupees is one-time cost. And it usually you can say that reusable up to 5 years.
Okay.
So if I'm comparing the sanitary napkin cost for 5 years,
it's much cheap.
Yeah. So it's 18,000 to 20,000. If I'm calculating average cost of sanitary napkins, so compared to that, 99% cost is cheaper than existing solution. Number one. And one more interesting story which I'm talking about the sanitary napkins. More than 13 billion sanitary napkins go into the landfills each year. That is a major threat to the waste management of India. And major, I can say, the wastage mountains are in India. So there is much part of these type of things. As per the National Health Research Survey of India, I can say. So there is so much of the complicity to dispose even sanitary napkins. Somehow 28% approximately female dispose into the dustbin. 20%, 28% approximately they one out.
Okay.
28% approximately they generally dispose into the landfill.
And it is
Totally.
okay. Okay.
These all the major things which is creating impacting on environment.
And it is not decomposable, right?
1,300 years it take to decompose every napkin.
So all you girls watching here, women, so just opt for this better option. It's really better for environment and for overall earth. So yeah, go for it.
And there are more things which I want to take about. So, the it's not about affordability. It's not caring about the environment. Nobody. The menstrual cup is wearable up to 12 hours.
Okay.
It is giving us so much of comfort to the females. If working women, they can go to the office and they can come back to house and they can change. So you don't have to worry about changing again and again sanitary napkins.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about carrying sanitary napkins. So that is giving us so much of comfort. So, and hygienic, more hygienic than anything, I can say. So in developed countries like US, European countries, the menstrual cup is the part of menstrual hygiene product. But India is lesser. Of course, nowadays adaptation is very high for the product. Product having the very good adaptation in India. Especially if I'm talking about this, the south market, south zone of India, like Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra. So this was our soft product. This is our signature product, Dynocom. We have started from here.
Okay.
And now, close to 3 years, we are into this. Now we have the range of feminine hygiene product. Nowadays, we are working towards the menstrual hygiene, intimate hygiene, toilet hygiene, pregnancy care products. So now we have the range of product in that.
Great.
And we are taking care of all comfort of our customer. We are taking care of the sustainability, eco-friendly product, and most cost-effective product we are trying to have.
Great.
So this is the story of my skills that where we have started. We are nowadays the teenagers. We are doing the campaign like Parivartan Vestige-free campuses.
Okay.
So in this vestige-free campuses, what does it means actually? So we are trying to get college and universities sanitary napkin free. They can adopt from sanitary napkin they can switch from sanitary napkin to menstrual cup.
Oh, that's great. You're providing them.
Initiative has been started.
Yeah.
So we have done a couple of sessions, couple of things in great universities, campus like IIT Kanpur. We have done Amity University. We have done, and parallelly we are doing lots of universities and colleges. This thing, and this was working great, and they are very very excited about adopting a new product. Actually, this product giving them so much of comfort. So they are liking and they are using and they are getting aware about these all the things in India. If I'm talking about menstrual hygiene, this is the very taboo topic.
Yeah,
Socialist mind. Nobody want to talk about that. As a man, I am talking about now. I can talk to you in front of you. I can say the openly all the things. But when I have started, when we were talking to the woman about these problems, and we are trying to understand the market or user, that time was, I can say, that was not very, very, very good for understanding even, because nobody want to talk in these topics. Not even, these are the essential or I can say very necessary topics.
Yeah, definitely.
But India as a country, we are having societal problems, or we can say apart from these, if I say so, the major problem is limited awareness. They don't really millions of female adolescents, I can say the teenagers, would not even know about the menstruation till the time they not get. So this millions of female teenagers, I can say that adolescents, schoolgirls, they stop going to school during that time.
Yeah.
No, because they don't know even how to manage the menstruation. So this is the story I find out. But nowadays there are lots of companies coming and walking into the same category, and we all are creating this type of category. And of course, we want our female communities to be comfort and provide very, very hygienic and affordable or eco-friendly product where they can also contribute towards the environment. So this is our vision towards the company. I can say the mindsets which we have. So there is the range of products which we are looking to, problem solving products which we are looking to launch into the same category.
Great.
And that's the,
So yeah, so you started your business in 2020, right? So the
before COVID, we have-
yeah, just before the so just share your experience how you tackle the situation that time, because that time whole environment, whole industry was like shutting up, and at that time you started the whole business. So please elaborate upon that.
That is so. This story was very, very good, exciting for us, because when we have launched our product in January 2020, and just for 2 months of COVID,
Yeah, yeah.
then, March it started. So the uniqueness of our product was the we were 100% made in India.
Oh, great.
We were not sourcing any product from here and there.
So you're manufacturing it here in India.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
That was our USP.
Great,
We have
great.
the different type of USP, but for that time, if I'm talking about, so couple of menstrual hygiene company or menstrual, I can say, they were sourcing from here and there.
Okay.
So when COVID started, China had been shutting down
Yeah,
all
yeah.
imports things. So in some time, some days, you can say, we were only the company who are available for this product in every marketplace
In India,
in India.
only company.
Only company.
So great,
Because-
great. I think the best time to start.
Because we have, thousands of percent hike in our sale. You can see the inauguration of the
So amazing. Yeah.
and this is the essential product. So
Yeah.
that was we also got that government has not restrictions on this particular product or essential, because it's a essential product. So that was great time. We were getting the call from the Amazon has category, and Amazon have how many products you have, or how thousands of products is you can sell on this, how many you have, how these marketplaces are asking the whole thing. So that was a great journey ever, but difficulty always there. So in starting we were not much experience towards the procurement, or I can see the packaging and all the things. We were doing package because me and my wife now we have started recently. At that time, we were expert into the all these things. We were unable to provide the training to our subordinates.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Because
that time we were doing all the things. We were the packaging, we were doing, we were shipping, we were having the two offices and from the intelligence here, we were having two offices from there that we were going. So when we got the special pass, we were doing all the packaging, shipments in my car, and I'm going to
so you were doing
kind
that
of things
by
which we have started. That was a great experience, I can say. But that was also, I can say, a great starting.
And
So our focus is from that time to till now. We want our company to be made in India products company, and we want the products should be from India to the world.
Great.
This is our things which we are looking forward. So we are also in talk in Asian countries. The surprising story is same for the Asian countries. Like I'm talking about the Myanmar, Indonesia, Philippines. Then also the menstrual hygiene poverty problem are there. So we are in talk with this. So how we can launch our product in these countries, because we have the global market opportunity.
great,
Yes.
great.
So we are in talk because we have, if I'm talking about the quality wise, talking about the certification type, we are very, very strong in India.
Amazing.
We have the all certifications that is required for India. we have tested all the things which required necessarily as per the guideline. So even all product which we are dealing in, so we take care of all the things, because one of my business professor suggested me at that time when I was doing the MBA. If you guys doing your business, take care the things, any product if you launch into the market, it maybe will come in your house or your friends and family. Nobody knows, because they don't know about you. They know about the product. They will buy and they will use. So the thing is, we are very, very conscious. And the product which we are launching into the market, we are using. We are using all the products. We are testing on ourselves before
That's great.
the market. So the things which I want to say that our product is very, very safe and hygiene and qualitative. So that's our approach, and that's our business. The product should be very, very high in quality. We are trying to affordability into that. Also, we are also taking care of the environment. So this is ideology of our markets.
Yeah, that's the best thing. And please share about your company structure. You have raised fund, I guess, right? Can you please share how you raise fund? And yeah, please share.
So fund raising, that is very exciting question for us. Fundraising, one of the very tricky tasks. I can say it's sometimes it's like difficult also for the founders for a couple of stages of that raising fund. So for my story is very, very good in terms of experience, I can say. So we generally, after 2 years, we start thinking about the third party fundraising for the traditional or impact fund or different type of fund to get into our company.
Okay, so you started your company in 2020 and you raised fund in 2022. So how you raise fund? Just share your experience.
All right. So we were the part of the reality funding show, Meet the Drapers. Meet the Drapers is the Draper Associates owned reality funding show. Looks like a Shark Tank India. But the difference is the Meet the Drapers is international show. They work with 7 countries, the 7 different countries. And so what they do, they generally do the competition between the startups. So there's the 7 countries startups. They applied for this particular show. Looks same like a Shark Tank India. They filtered all the things. So what they do generally, more than when we have into that show, more than 2,000 startup applied for this particular show
From India.
from India.
Oh, great.
And there were the selected 4 startups from India. So generally, the structure is it's like they select 4 startups from each country, 7 countries, and then they compete each other. So suppose that from India is 4 startups, and they will pitch in front of Tim Draper, who is Tim Draper is the venture capitalist of India, who is the investor of Tesla, SpaceX, Hotmail.com, etc. In short, in this world. So these 4 startups will pitch in front of Tim Draper, and he will select, or his generally panel will select only 1 from each country.
Okay.
So when we have pitched, the 3 is out of the show, and we were the one who represent India in this particular show.
Oh, that's great.
These 7 countries, entrepreneurs and startups, fight each other again to move to the semi-final and then final. So these are the 3 phase reality show. And when the startup goes into the finale round, then they got the investment as per the already structured. The first investor, if number 1 will be they will get the $1 million. Second will be so that is the I mean, they figure it out and they announce previously what will happen if you will get your chance into the finale.
So you were the runner-up, right?
Yes, yes.
And how much
We got
funding you got?
Yeah, so that is the funding issue. We have, as per the expectation, we got the much more from the expected investment. However, my investment is undisclosed so far because we are finalizing some of the things. We got the investment, but it's a milestone basis. So I don't want to say exact the
Yeah,
numbers,
I got
but the things which we got is very exciting for mind cares, and we've been moving ahead with so many exciting progress to the mind cares. And so this was my story to raise the fund. However, this is not only the one way of raising fund. There are so many things which need to be tried. Or but like by chance, or you can say the things which you are trying to get from here and there. But what you will get. So this is your ability or your startup, or the uniqueness, or what the investor is looking for. So this is the story. But lots of things are there for raising the fund. The traditional investors are there, angel investors are there, venture capitalists are there. They can also raise the fund from the lots of government schemes are there in India now. Up to I was reading something up to 2 crores. The government subsidies, or I can say that the grants are available.
Yeah.
Different phases.
Yeah, definitely.
This is a very, very good time. I can see the body time for this startup.
Yeah, definitely.
Government is supporting a lot, and the ecosystem which government had made is incredible. The startups can start from their journey, from incubation. Incubation is a very good part of the incubation accelerators. So incubation in India, I can say that this is the massive opportunity for startups to get things done with the help of incubator. And even funding is one part, but structuring of the company, the testing of the market, clinical trials. There are lots of scope out there to do the things. So I can say that nowadays, if anybody is listening or anybody is looking forward to start a startup, lots of things available into market, and that's very, very simple, not much difficult. They can get easily the things to start.
That's great. So it is the best time to start a startup, right?
I guess the India is the land of I can say the land of
Opportunities.
1.4 billion customers are there. Any stage you can target,
Yeah.
and everywhere. So that if I'm talking about this is the very interesting topic which we have started. So this is my favorite topic actually.
Great.
So market research and understanding of the market. So the study says that in India the 1.4 billion, the things. The mindset of people of India to buying is nowadays shifted to Indian brands. This is the very hack which I am telling about.
Great.
Anybody who are trying to buy, they are looking forward made in India.
Made in India. Yeah.
But before some time, if I'm saying, the very, very less brand who generally work national as a national brands. The regional brands are generally there. So if I'm giving the example, like in Delhi NCR, we generally take the milk from the mother dairy.
Yeah.
But if I'm talking about the rural area, they generally dairies will be.
Nearby dairies.
Yeah. So वहाँ पर national brand नहीं पहुँच पाता. But nowadays the generation, internet generation, or I can see the internet first generation, they Google it out everything.
Yeah.
They generally search internet. They search the product online marketplaces where the product is more affordable. Which product is more having the review and ratings, and they do R&D. So this is the great opportunity to get into this startup, and the behavior has been changed nowadays. So moreover, the customer is looking forward made in India brand, or I support that personally. The Indian people, we are trying hard to get the product done from India for the world. So they accept that the made in India brand.
That's awesome.
The one thing. And second thing which I'm trying to say is the everything, the everything available in internet. The customer is very, very conscious about what they are buying, what they are looking forward to solve the problem. They understand everything actually. They understand the product which we are selling, what is the ingredients, even the nowadays the level of the product the customer read. Or I can say, or I would like to say that everyone of whatever the purchasing going on, you should take care of that the label, what they need. The customers, I can say, we are very conscious about these all the things. So this is the right time, or I can say the very, very good time to enter into the any type of business. Basically, I am a specialist in D2C. I can talk more about the D2C, but in product side, if you are having any problem solving product, you just need to be aware about the product. The product will automatically will boom into the market. But product should be genuine for the genuine problem.
Yeah, definitely.
And second thing, the product in India, there is the 2-3 types of market which need to be taken care of. I'm just giving the some of the clue about that which we have understanding actually. So your audience, whoever is listening this podcast, they will get also understand. So when you are starting the product, the 25% of people in India, they are dependent on somehow they are dependent on government schemes and government things. And 10% of customers, they are very much brand conscious. They require actually expensive products. So the remaining 65% of the customer, where you can target them, but you can't target that type of huge population or huge market size. You have to understand your needs. What's the particular niche where you are trying to crack, or what is the problem you are solving, and who are the problem facer,
Target customer.
So that need to be taken care from the starting of the business, because when you are into the business, your story will come out, your company story, your product story will come out, and you will be known by the particular story. So customer, this is basically a technical word, is customer persona. So it should be taken care from the starting. You will not get that much time to rebuild your brand story, rebuild your product thing, positioning and all. So the market should be clear and understanding. Product which you are having the very, very conscious about the market, target customer, their affordability, what they are looking for, what the ingredients they are looking forward, how they are buying the product, buying behavior, you can say. So that need to be taken care before getting the product into the market. And this is the one thing which I can say.
Great. So mostly your target audience, your target customer is female. So according to you, if a female wants to start a startup, how they should approach? Because as there is a saying, in India, we need a lot of female founders, female entrepreneur, because the per capita of our country, it's very low. And we need high per capita so that we can compete overall in the world. So according to stats recently, so in China, around 80% of the women are there in the workforce. But in India, there are around only 30%. We need around 70 to 80% so that we can compete with China or maybe global players like America. So we need more female entrepreneurs. So yeah.
Absolutely. Great question, Tanis. So I would say this trend has been changing. I want to share my experience. I was in Amity University going for some talks. I got to know that 60% are females students, or 40% approximately students, which is, I mean, boys. So I can say the tendency has been changed now in India. So, and of course, the ecosystem has been especially designed for female founders. The ecosystem, they all, I can say that everywhere is taking care about that, the things which you are discussing. Government is taking care about the female founders of female owned startups. Any traditional investor ventures, they are also taking care of all these things. So this is the great time where women can come and they can own their seat, and the ecosystem is designed as very very I can say the friendly towards the audience. So of course the female is, I can say that in every sector. In technology, lots of female I know, they are in technology product business they are doing. So awesome. I see generally when I see female is the entrepreneur, I got more interest into that, to talk on that, because our company is focused on female centric company, I can say. So, but we don't say like we generally focused on female and educating or awareing the customers. We generally, when our company or representative will go to any college and universities, we don't trust that only the female will be there, because everyone should know about the community. So everyone knew if why into the class, he will also know about that. His sister will be faced same problem of menstruation, if I'm talking about another problem also. So he will also educated into these type of things.
Because
So yeah, I can say so. Everybody know the all things, because of in the female and male is not different.
nowadays, because if male are aware of all these kind of things, they according to stats, most of the decision in homemaking and everything are still owned by male mostly. And I have seen in small towns, male are going to bazaar and buying all these kind of sanitary pads and stuff. So they should be aware about all these things, and there shouldn't be a taboo about menstrual hygiene and all this stuff, because right now we are in 21st century and we want to lead the world. So that's why we need.
This is a great time. We can, even in any type of things which is coming, we are on top of the position, and we want to be stuck on to the top or top.
Yeah.
So a female, of course, as per the market research, nowadays female is buying more things. The female is tendency generally they more conscious about buying compared to male. So even though if I'm talking about the urban, so a female generally buy for his her husband, or I can say brother, sisters generally. So I don't say like female is any type of nowadays. I can say the similar all the things, and I want the female can lead where they are not as of now, and in a startup they should come into that ecosystem, of course, and they don't have to face any problem. I think because of the ecosystem very very good nowadays. The government is supporting any founder. If you're talking about me right now, if any female want to start their the startup, if any type of help they require, we are more than happy to help them, because we also get the support from our founder friends, eco founders community, etc. So the things which need to be taken care is you should have your open eyes, where you can get the proper guidance, which type of category you are looking forward. You can talk to that particular subject matter expert who are into that business, and you can start your journey very very good way, and you can create a very big business, not even in India, globally. And nowadays, so many companies are who are produced globally from India. So yes, I'm very optimistic and positive towards the startups and business.
That's great. So, all the women, female founders who are watching this podcast, if you need any guidance, any help, any mentorship, you can reach out to him and he will guide you. And you can connect with him on LinkedIn. And I'll also share his email ID, personal email ID, in the comment section so you can check it out and approach. So, that was the wisdom for young entrepreneurs who want to start now.
So I can say if anybody want to start the startup, this is the right time. You don't have to think much about that. You can start as early as possible. Okay. So in the market, of course, you take care of the fundamental of research of product and business market, everything. But you just enter into the market, and then the experience what will you get to get the things done, how that experience will basically make you big. If you think much to start, this my professor was there, and I got the one advice from him. जब तक आप जाना सोच के रहोगे, जब तक
कुछ नहीं
आप
होगा।
करोगे नहीं तब तक होगा नहीं। जब आप करना स्टार्ट कर देते हो तो 50% आपका वही काम हो जाता है।
हाँ, एग्जैक्टली।
तो मैं कहना चाहूंगा सारे आपके लिसनर्स से और अपकमिंग बिजनेस लीडरों से,
यंग एंटरप्रेन्योर फील्ड
कि जो स्टार्ट करना चाहते हैं स्टार्ट करो, और देखो आप और चीजों को करो, अच्छे से करो, मन लगा के करो। पेशनेट अगर आप है तो आपकी जीत पक्की है। आपको पास होना चाहिए, क्योंकि स्टार्टअप की स्टोरियां, फेलर की स्टोरियां और सक्सेस की स्टोरियां बहुत है। और आई वुड से कि जो पेशनेट फाउंडर्स होते हैं ना, वो अपनी मंजिल हासिल कर लेते हैं।
Great. Thank you so much for the podcast. I hope you enjoyed it.
Absolutely, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you so much for having.
Thanks.
Bye.